Greetings, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, a silent greeting and then a loud greeting. It's snowing. It's actually sleeting. It's snowing right here. I'm standing here because I noticed something when I was looking at these places on the outside this morning in Twitch. Actually, after Twitch, I'm going to change my view. I was looking for a picture and I noticed this. Let's see. I was actually down here and I went past this window and this is what I saw. So there is a Christmas tree up in that house, and the closest airlock, I believe, is simply going to be where. And this thing where I'm searching for an airlock, this is going to be one of these things we're going to have to consider. We know that there's an airlock out here. See that right there? Going this way all the way to here. There's the airlock right here. Now how am I going to tell what building that is? There's another building right next to it, and I think that'll be the way that I will be able to tell. I think it's one of those over there. This building does not have a building right next to it. I think that is June. I think that is her place. So there are two buildings here. There's one here, and there's one here. It's this one, and it's this apartment where there are actually people living. So knock, knock, knock. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're going to go in and we're going to get the tree. So they had some gifts sitting out and some things. I wonder if they were still expecting relatives to come, and that is why that was there like that. I'm not sure. This is one of the apartments that we've worked on. We can see the closets in here, and look at this. It has bamboo too. So we did a second bamboo apartment this morning on, those haven't been done yet. See those ones over there? And what are we going to do about the fact that we can look straight across on those? What do I want to do about that? I think that if we put curtains, actual curtains in here, it's not going to work. But what we can do is do glass and make it look like they have the curtains open. This is the green, this is the lime. What else is in this room? There's yellow. We could do yellow, but green would actually be the better one for this. Let me see what this one looks like. This is this green, and this is the lime. Let's do the lime. So we're going to make it that there is a curtain on both sides of this. There we go. So that's going to be like that. And yeah, and then they have that. Over here, see that mark on the floor? That's their sort of dining area, and this is their kids' room here. But it's a decent view. We'll give them a little bit of it. And we can put that there. This one we don't have to do anything to. This is gorgeous. Look at this. This is their downstairs right here. And their theirs is done differently from some of the others. See, they have this little area here with books and closet. Hi. Books and closet for the kids and for the kid. And then, oh, so this is how we're doing this one. This is actually just a shared apartment. Now, if I wanted to do a full, I'd have to look at this and see where the things were. I think the other bed is right here. And that would put the bed up against the wall. I don't necessarily like. We could move the desk in some kind of way. I think I'm just going to leave this as a shared apartment. Who is sharing this apartment here? So here's their living room. And we do have a picture. Look at this. We use this picture here. Wait till you see where we used it in the other apartment. And look, it's green. It actually is. Do I want those curtains upstairs? They're really pretty. Should I do those kind of curtains? I really love the way Macaw's Glass does those curtains. What am I looking at? I'm looking at lime, I believe. The yellow looks like that. And what is the green? And the green. So let me see this one more time. Oops, no, shoot. We just lost the carpet in here. It's all in a big, big, big pile. And here come the people. So I'll have to put it back later. But let me see what this looks like. Let me see what this actually looks like. That's actually not bad. And I think I'd like that. Rayansh, what's
Good day to see ya.
You haven't had a decent meal? That means he's waiting to eat somewhere. I actually kind of like this. Let's do this. Hi. How are you? Yes, I did make a mess. Let's use this instead. Let's get the rest of the carpet. Here it is, right here. Anything else wash up? No. So based off of this, 1, 2, 3, that should be it. Unless we did, yeah, that's all we did. Okay, that's there. And this is here. Rayansh is living here by himself. I can tell. Let's do these curtains. I like that. All right, I prefer those curtains. And is there a lamp over here? Do we want one? We can't put it there. We can't put it here. That's why there isn't one. Okay. And we'll go down. So we'll let all of this go back. And we'll go down. And this is it. Yes, the downstairs one has the lime. This is the lime green. And the upstairs has the dark green. And the kitchen on this one is facing this way. The windows, the people are facing away. That was fun. I liked doing that with that one. And I think I'm going to take up the trees. And we'll put down just plain mats down. So we'll take those up and we'll put this down. And yes, I know I can put stuff on them. I can write stuff on them, but I'm not right now. I don't right now. And there we go. All right, so I'm in the farm country. This is Hallie right here. Hallie is working on the pasture, And I'm not sure, let me see how much. Whoa. Okay, let's get some of this picked up. She's got a ton of cobble from the fact that she took down that building. So we'll do that. There is not going to be someone shortly. It's the middle of the night. It's 10 o'clock at night, so no one's coming right away. And let's put this down. So that's what she's working on. And where is she? She's down here. So see, these are now made out of stone brick instead of being made out of cobble. And she'll do the next set in a little bit. And I am going to do that. I'm going to have the cows on one side. I thought I was going to open the entire thing up. But I have a feeling that the cows would end up where the chickens are, and the chickens would end up where the cows are. And the piece for it, let me go outside for a minute. I want to look at that piece for a second. We are going to get very warm. There is, hello salmon, to compensate for something that goes on in a colder part of the house. The rest of the house has to be heated up a little bit more, and it really does. It really is noticeable. It only happens for a couple hours, but it's really wild. So even though outside it is actually right now, oh, that's the reason why, because it's 40 degrees outside, and that's going to make it pretty intense. Let's come here. Let's switch to underwater base. There it is. And we're going to look at fields, infrastructure fields. This is a pasture field, level 3. So let me raise up for a second. Let me just look at something for a moment. So we're going to put 2 of these together and have them be a field for the cows and the sheep. And I'm just trying to, this isn't the thing that I need to look at. So this is what it looks like. That's the size of it. The thing that I actually need to look at is the dairy, the ranch. And so let's go to husbandry. Let's go to this, and let's see how big this is. So see that right there? That's that one pasture, and that's the thing. So that pasture isn't big enough to go farther out. So what we're going to do is exactly that. We're going to have the chickens in their own area. We're going to have the sheep in their own area. We're not going to have that many. But the cows are going to have 2 areas. There are 2 dairies, and we'll put them together, and they will be able to cross over. If the cows cross over, it's not going to matter. And that's what we're looking at. Let's see here. With the sheep, so these 2 will be for cows right here. And there's a sheep farm right here and a sheep farm right here. So we could actually have some sheep in this area. It's always kind of okay. I think if we do these 3 areas together, and then we'll have the chickens have their own area, this big field by themselves over here. And I think that's the best way that we can do it this time. I've had it before where we had all the farms sharing 2 fields, and it worked out okay. It worked out okay. Now see all this seaweed. This kelp is going to die. It's too cold, and the pickles, they're going to die. It's too cold here. See these glaciers? It's a refrigerator outside, so we're not going to have those. We do still need to do something about that end. I want to go up for a second and look. The sun is coming up. So see with this area here, around the corner here is the composter. Through this glacier right here, we can have another hallway. I would prefer not. This looks like where the delivery ships, the submarines, come and collect these milk containers. So I don't really want to have a lot of stuff right there. And yet right here, this is for the animal farmers, the animal farmers, to be able to pass between all these buildings. And down here is a wheat field. This wheat field, which is for the animals, chickens to get seed, and sheeps and cows to get wheat. So that area is pretty succinct in itself. Coming next to it, this is the builder right here. And then we have some housing, couple houses in this area. This cover is so that we could build this building right here without having the ice interfere. And then this is a sugar farm right here, sugar and bamboo. And it's time for us to probably grow a little bit of bamboo. We're mostly concentrating on sugar here, and because we need it for paper and for sugar, because we make things with sugar. So and then the food farm back here, and this food farm has both of the greenhouses. So this is going to be a full 5 farm here, which is going to be interesting because we don't have anyone to help him with this farm. The other farmer over here, he's going to have his own 3 fields right here, so we might have to have a second farmer in this area without any fields to help with the fields that are here, to take over 2 of these fields. Yay! So we can see this is where the border is. And I'm just thinking about it and trying to decide what we could add. Now, if I wanted to, I suppose everyone's waking up and going to work. I suppose what I could do is put in something right here. So this does not go to the farms. This goes into this area. And this is where logistics is. And then we can come this way. And then the farm buildings start in this hallway here. And go back on the other side of that other hall that we were just at. So they're here. This is one farm living quarters. And it's this farm and this area. This is going to be a storeroom at level 5. And on the other side of this right here, there's a glacier. See that glacier? Right there. There's the hallway. So there's not a lot of room there. There's a little tiny bit of room here, and there's some room here. This area right here might be a decent area to do something with. This right here, see this? But we would have to see how big that building is going to be, and it's probably going to come all the way out. There's housing here. That's the downstairs of one of the housing areas. And then there's the border out in that direction. So there is Kiara. Oh, we had someone on Twitch this morning who had never seen Minecolonies before. And so it was actually kind of fun, just sort of talking about Minecolonies as a mod of Minecraft. They had never played modded Minecraft before, so that was one of the things that I was showing, was the different type of clothing that they can have. And they are right now dressed in Nordic wear. But I think I will go up and change them back into default. And the reason I'm in default right now is because default has diversity. Default is diverse. Yeah. And so I like that. And so we're going to have that. I love the Nordic clothing. I just love it. And I love it in the winter. And it's so beautiful. It really is. But apparently, there we go. All right, so we are back to having people, a diverse look of people. But their clothing is going to be just on this side of medieval. Hello, you. Kenzo is
Need
working.
something?
Do you need something? You do. Ooh. Let's go look at our stonemason for a minute. We're going to go through all of our makers for just a second and see what's being asked for. So let's come down here. We're going to the mechanic first. This is Mildred. Mildred has the mechanic store.
I'll take care of it.
Yes, you will. And back here, this is Bear. Now, Mildred started this new. She has an idea for a new kind of submarine, and Bear actually is interested in her idea and would like to. Did you hear that? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing about that? So let's look at the cutter for a second, and sure enough, so shroom lights have to be made by cyan concrete, have to be made by the mechanic, and so we have that part done. We're just looking for cutter pieces. This is the Fletcher over here. Sebastian is by himself right now. We're still waiting for the kids to graduate from college, and when they do, we'll be able to have someone. Look at Ariana, is it a 20? Yahoo! Dylan is graduated. Dylan graduated when they reached 30, and Micah is whoa, look at Micah here. Look at that. Hold on for a second. Let's look at some things here. Micah has some great numbers, and I'm going to look at the skills for a second. She is in this area. Those are her highest numbers. Now, having creativity 13, let me look at the creativity things for a minute. Creativity and dexterity would be a dye shop owner, which she actually is a dyer. And let's come over here. Let me get the people. And that's Micah. Do I have her possible? I have her as a possible Fletcher, and that is where we are. But she can also do a dye shop, and we do need another clothing store and shop also. So I'm going to think about that for a minute. I think I might find another dye shop just because of that. Now, Juan, who is a 28, he's not ready yet, but he can be a Fletcher as well, or a concrete mixer, which we definitely need. And the concrete mixer, let me see what the concrete mixer needs. Where is it? Here it is, right under here. Concrete mixer. Let's see if I can find it easily. There we go. Stamina and dexterity. So who are we looking at? Looking at one. Stamina is a 9, and dexterity is a 10. That is more a concrete mixer than a Fletcher. So we're going to hold off on those. I'm going to put that Juan is actually a concrete mixer more than a Fletcher, and we'll leave him. Micah is a dye shop owner, and we'll have them be put there. Daxton is already, Miranda, I believe, already took over chickens. We'll look and see. No, Isabella did. What's Miranda doing? Miranda's doing something else. Ooh, we'll have to find out what. Okay, so that didn't tell us a lot, but let's come out here to where Sebastian is, and let's see if there are some things. And sure enough, there we have teach it. Teach it. Now we have a problem with Dana. Dana's at the point where she can't learn anymore, and she's our dye shop. Jelly Bean! Hello, Jelly Bean in chat. How are you? How are you? Hold on for a second. Let's come up to Dana. We need another dye shop owner. The restaurant's closed, Taylor. It's the restaurant closed already. Yeah, you like it? Okay. So we would need Dana to actually be augmented one of two ways. Level 4 builder to build. I did. I actually did. How about you? Did you have, were you able to get things done that you wanted to get done? And yeah, let's see. So that kind of gives me an idea of something. And I think I'm going to try doing that now. Well, look at Lionel. Kenzo and Lionel weren't doing anything. Lionel is now, Kenzo is now working on the level 4 of the university now that he has this done. This is a level 4 builder. A level 4 university will get us some additional will get us some additional slots for crafting. So see, this only goes up to 24. This will be increased when that happens. You did your weekly vacuuming, all of it. Come to my house. Come. Vacuuming's fun if I can wrap my mind around it. I actually enjoy it. It's not, oh no. Uh-oh. Look at, we have some stuck people. Am I going in the right direction for them? Oh, shoot. That kind of sticking means that I might have to start the game over. Let's see if I can find them. Sometimes I can get them to stop if... This is interesting, Jelly Bean, that when we were talking to Beef Claire this morning, that nothing happened. Nothing happened to like, oh, that's not working. None of that happened. See that right there? But I can't find it. I'm over too far. It's right here somewhere. Right? Is it actually in one of those apartments? That is so strange. Hold on. Let's go up and let's see what I'm looking at. Am I getting closer when I go up? I don't seem to be. It says I'm standing right on top of it, right here. The map is showing, I can't see it on the big one, but the map is showing, was aware and showing off. It really did seem like that, didn't it? It really and truly did. It absolutely did, because that's what it was like. It ran perfectly. Had a person who'd never seen, they had never played modded Minecraft before, and it was their first time kind of seeing this, and it was really quite interesting. These people are asleep. I'm right here, but I don't see any movement. See all the people here? I don't see anything moving. We have people in the bar, but they're not moving. And that kind of movement can be seen once I get near it. I know where it is. I know where it is. It's that same place, Jelly Bean. I think it's that same place. Let me come here for a second. It's around the corner here. Right here. And Mildred's in bed. Bear's in bed. Let's look here. And they're in bed. That one seems okay. I see them and them. There's no one in bed here. There's a bed here with no one in it. Grrr! This is so weird. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it then. But I know what that means. It means that someone is glitched in the matrix. They're running back and forth and they can't stop. And I can't find them. See, they should be right. I should be right on top of them right here. Let me look at the flower shop for a second. Let's go upstairs in the flower shop. I think here. This is the flower market right here. Would the town hall show me? I don't think so. I don't think so. That would be something, wouldn't it? Mr. Villager! Oi, Mr. Villager! How are you? How are you? Sorry, I've been concentrating. There isn't any place for it to say anything. There isn't any place for it to show that something is going wrong. There's trees, nothing's been mined. I wonder what that means. We've got a lot of harvesting going on, and building is a little slow. Lots of items delivered, some food served, and I don't have anything. Doesn't it tell you where people are? Actually, it doesn't. The closest thing that does is that in the corner up there. That little map is giving you an idea of where people are, and that's what I was looking at. And I can see two separate places. And whoops, let's go out of this office area. And when I look at the map to see those two separate places, so I'm standing right here. One of them is to the left that way, and one of them is to the right this way. Let's look at one more thing. We have this apartment building here. Let's go up for a second. Let's see if I can see anyone. Yay! Anyone moving. Now, the last time this happened, we could see movement, but I'm not seeing it this time. I really am not. And this bed here, remember we were working on this and we stopped. No, it actually doesn't. And Beatrix is working on the field. She started working on a field now. See right here where I am? See, I'm moving right here, and see over there? There is a tracking feature. There's track players, but they're not players. So Cave mode. We're doing full. There's no track citizen. There is. There is a track citizen. And let me think about its research in the university. Let me think about that. And Sanchez.
Yes.
Are you doing Horde Night?
Not yet.
Not yet. I have 2 stuck people, and I can't find them. That's how stuck they are. I can't even find them.
Can't call them home.
I don't know who I don't know their names, so I can't. Oh, she's saying that there's a track. It's a command to track a citizen. Jellybean is.
But
I would have to have a name. Yeah.
there's
I'm just looking at the tiny map. What if I started over?
that's just request.
It's a line item. She's saying it's a line item. No, you use a number, each citizen. Oh.
You still have to know which one.
I would still have to know which citizen it was, and
So
that's the thing.
Is the log displaying any messages that show you which ones are stuck?
What log?
On your other screen, the one with all the one that's behind OBS that has all the line items for.
You mean Forge? Are you talking about Forge?
That's the Minecraft log.
That's not up.
It is up. It's always up while it's running.
Okay, hold on for a second then.
Oh, no. I know what you mean. Yes, you got rid of Chris Virgin after the log. There's nothing behind OBS.
There isn't now. That would have to be up in order to do that.
So you can do, because if you know the citizen, you can do reload.
You can reload the citizen, yeah, and know where they are. I would have to know.
List the citizen IDs, but that would just give you a list of citizens and wouldn't tell you which ones are stuck.
The URL is a video with Raycoms explaining the command and the usage. Jellybean, then Sanchez. Let me see if did you send it to me on Discord? Because I can't see beyond on YouTube, but on Discord I could see it. Hold on a minute. I don't see.
How many citizens do you have?
I have 77.
Okay, that's too many.
Yes, it is. It is, absolutely.
What happens when they're stuck? What do you
So this is what, if you come over.
Or you actually see is what
So what I'm seeing, hold on for a second. Let me put this here. Let me put this down for a second. So what I'm seeing is, see this? See that line moving like that? There's another line over there. That's them getting stuck. I've got 2 people who are stuck somewhere.
Okay.
I have an idea. I wonder if I should turn. See, and when I go
When you
in
go
the
to that
directions, when I go in the directions that it seems like I should be able to see them. So see where it is on the map. I'm getting closer.
So now you're headed, yes. So turn right. Right.
Right here.
Yeah.
And it would seem
And then
that it
turn
would
right.
be,
Yeah.
and then there's nobody there.
Yeah, because you're like.
Let me go
Wait,
to
wait,
the
wait,
other.
back
What?
up.
What did you see?
Look through that window.
There.
Mm-hmm.
There they are. Ah, it is that hallway. It is. I don't know what's going on with
Right,
this.
turn right. Wait.
No, they're here.
Oh.
Now I know where they are. Okay.
Did you fix it by standing? No, they're still.
No, they still
you
are.
just can't see it anymore.
I'm in the way. If I could just see them, I could call them. If I could see the name.
So go back to there, and go back to back up to where you can see them when they flicker.
Okay, over here.
And
Right
now,
there.
And now hit escape.
Escape?
Escape. 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 Oh, almost there.
Oh, almost.
Fuentes.
Franklin.
Fuentes.
It's Franklin. Okay, now I can go to the town hall. Now, sometimes it works to call them and sometimes it doesn't, but let me see. Oh, you pasted it. She pasted it in, there it is. Jelly Bean pasted it. And there it is. She's saying that helps you when the people are glitched. That Ray is explaining how to do it on that piece right there. Now the way I've fixed it from time to time is that even though they won't come, what do you mean you can't?
I think I can as long as I do it in the other screen. I can't
Okay.
get out of 7 days or it dies. I can't switch away from it or it locks up.
Or it locks up. Okay. Let's come here. Let's go to people. It's Franklin, Frank, and there he is, Fuentes, recall. Now sometimes just recalling, I'll see them invisible. They'll come back, but I'm not getting. Let's close this door and see if I can get him to recall again. Let's try. Franklin, and there he is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And did they come? There they are. See that? Did you see it open by itself? That's them. That's them coming back. Now the question is, sometimes when that happens, it fixes them, but they're not fixed. I can see them still moving in exactly the same place that they were. And Vincentius is looking at what Jelly Bean sent. And so one of them is Franklin, and we can do something about that. See that right there? Who's that? Is that still Franklin? Yeah, it is. See? Now Franklin is actually the glass blower. So he is trying to get to, hold on, let's go around. Thank you, Jelly. I think so. He's looking at it now. Let's see if I can call them here. So let's recall. That moved them a little bit. See, there they are. Right there. Where'd the other person go? There's someone else right here. Let's see who it is. It's not Sloan, is it? Sloan, where are you? Where is she? Oh, it's nighttime. Wait, it shouldn't be anyone. Okay, so that's why we're able to do it a little bit easy, because there shouldn't be anyone up. It might be Raquel.
It's a cool command.
What is it?
You have to know the citizen's ID.
You'd have to know the citizen's ID?
There's a way to get their ID from their name, but you have to know, like, one of those. You have to know who it is.
I do know who it is. He'll be back in a minute. So we found Franklin. Where's the other one? So I'm headed towards the Franklin one right now. Did the other one fix itself? No. It's always curious. It's always curious to figure out. People and who are watching, if you have any idea, I am not a person who doesn't like help. I'm fine with people helping. I'm fine with people suggesting. Unlike many people, I'm actually fine with people suggesting. I may not take your suggestion, but I am fine with it. Go to diet milk. No caffeine. I'll say. Yeah, there are two of them. And when I'm in this part, I can only, it makes it hard to see. See, it looks like there's someone there. Okay, and that's that one. And then there's another one over here, but now the only one that I really am seeing is Franklin. Is Franklin right here. And what he keeps doing is he keeps going back and forth between his shop, and there it is, between his shop and where he lives, which is right here. Now this is an interesting thing. See, he's in bed. He's actually in bed. And I don't know what's causing it.
Is he still doing that if you turn shaders off?
Let's find out. Let's go to options.
Because that doesn't look like a tapping glitch. That looks like a graphics.
It is graphics. Graphics. Video settings. Let's turn off shaders for the shader pack for a moment. Shaders disabled. Now cylinders doesn't work, period. And the others we removed because they didn't work either. All right, and nope. And here we are back to our normal world, which looks really dark now. But no, probably the only thing that's going to fix it, it is an incompatibility of some sort. And the only thing that's going to fix it now, isn't that wild, Jelly? Look at this jelly bean. Look how dark it is without mellow. Wow. This is how we were playing. Oh. I wonder what made those go out. Maybe they weren't on at all. They weren't. The place was just bright. Whoa. How interesting. There used to be a command where you could call everyone, and that doesn't exist anymore because you can't call 77 people into a room, and at the time you could only have like 20 people. That was long, long ago and far, far away. And So, Vincentius is not. I don't know what he was saying was that you would have to know the identification.
Still doing it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so type
Slash
MC
MC
space
mm-hmm
citizens
mm-hmm
space list space.
mm-hmm
I believe it's 1.
colony ID.
Yeah, colony ID. I think the first colony ID is 1. So just do 1. If
Just
that's not a
do
valid
1.
colony, it'll tell you. Press return.
Press return. It's not, I don't think, return.
There
Oh.
you go.
Oh.
And
now I have to go.
The right arrow key.
Right arrow key. This one? Oh, shoot. Where'd it go?
Not fast enough.
Not
Slash,
fast enough.
slash. Just skip it back.
Okay.
And just spacebar gets you next, I think, too. So look for.
No.
Nope. So escape.
Escape.
Oh, not escape. Slash.
Oh, shoot.
Slash arrow.
Okay. Which
right,
arrow?
Right arrow.
This one?
That is the right one.
That's not doing anything.
Okay. Will it let you click on the next?
Let's see if it will. Yes.
Okay. So look for the. You're reading those that fast?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking for Franklin.
There it is. Go
Wait.
back one.
Go back one. Previous.
Franklin V. Fuentes. ID is 66. So now you can do MC
Okay. MC space
citizens
P space
reload
space 1 space 66. Ready? That's it? Press return. Updated entity for citizen ID 66.
Did that fix him?
It did not.
Okay.
Didn't fix him.
So do /MC
/MC
space citizens
CIT space teleport space 1 space 66 right? Space tilde.
Which
It's right there already. See that tilde thing?
those 3. You want 3 of them.
You want 3 of them?
Tilde. Press
Tilde.
return, and that should teleport them to you.
Hard stuck. Wait, no, that was him. So what happens is that did the same thing as the. So watch what happens when I'm here.
Blink him there, and then he blinks right back.
I blink him here. He comes here, but his body doesn't come here. So watch. So see, this is closed. Watch this. So when I come to here, wait, yes.
I know what you're
Franklin. Yeah, okay.
Frank.
Recall.
Call Frank.
I've got him. Recall citizen. Now watch this. Watch, that'll open. See that? That's him.
Okay.
That's him, but he's still stuck there.
It's Franklin's ghost.
Franklin's ghost.
Okay.
Isn't that wild? Restart.
As your official tech support person, you know what I'm going to say next.
Turn it off and turn it back on. Yes, indeed. All right, let's turn it off and turn it back on without shaders. And maybe I need to turn shaders off before I save and then turn it on during the game. Shaders is always shady. That it's always part of the problem when mods are doing what mods are doing. So here we go. Save and quit to title. And Jellybean, thank you. That was good. I definitely appreciate having that information, and thank you so much. Ordinarily, That would be perfect. Quit. Let's get CurseForge to come back. This is Neo 21 that we are playing. We're talking about the thing that that Minecolonies is in Neo 21.1. Minecraft is in 21.4. And we were looking at to see. Now let me see. Vincentius, this is what you were talking about. Will I find it on here? Will I find it on the log? I'm going to see if it comes up on the CurseForge game dashboard. They now have logs that you can see, and there's one red. And let's go. So now the game is loaded, and now I'm loading Arnaaluk, and I've got red. I've got red here, but I don't know how to explain it. Recipe loading. Hold on for a second. What was that? I don't know what that was. Okay, so here we are. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's look at the map. I'm not seeing that anymore. Let's go to where Franklin was for a moment. And let me check for just a second. So Franklin, oops, wrong way. I went too far. Franklin's actually here, the glass shop right here. And there he is. So he's fixed. The other one is probably fixed too. And you probably would say, why didn't I just do that in the first place? Because we're trying to figure out something about finding it. But now the next time that happens, I guess it's the easiest thing to do is to just start over, because there's Franklin and he's fine. So this is CurseForge. Let's make CurseForge go away. And thank you everybody for your patience. You would like to mention something specific? What is it, Mr. Villager? How are you, by the way? How are you doing? I was so involved with that I didn't get to say. You made some analysis and you made a consideration for your being a little burnt out on the game. So probably you will end up disappearing for a while, as also seek something else to do, maybe a new hobby. Mr. Villager is growing up. Good for you. No worries. I completely understand, completely and totally understand. You will make sure of passing by and greeting. It's perfectly fine. I can totally understand. Mr. Villager, I appreciate all the time that you have spent with me. It's been a fun ride, and I've really enjoyed it very, very much. I really have. And so thank you. And thank you for helping me with my Portuguese. And I know you haven't seen a lot of progress, but I am still learning it. So, and I hope one day that we can speak in Portuguese together. Let's go to, I think I went right here. We're going to do shaders, and we're going to enable mellow again and apply, and done, and done, and done. And yes, and there's no question, this is not work. If you're not feeling it anymore, then you know, no worries. I'm not going to be offended. I completely understand. This is, there are bunches of things where it's like, oh my God, I could do that forever. And then there are other things, not so much. And so this is good. You forgot what happened earlier today? Ooh, tell me. Tell me what happened. And yay, we're back to playing. And we've got our new mellow back up. And I think that's what I'm going to have to do, is turn it off before I save the game and turn it back on during. Now I remember one of the style designers saying that they never play with the shaders on. They just use it for making pretty pictures. And that's how it kind of got started. There was an orange cat which stayed wandering around the house, and today during the morning he just threw himself over Romeo. What does that mean? Did he get into a fight with Romeo? Is that what happened? Yep, they were in a brawl. Romeo is okay, no injuries, but he got pretty angry when you separated them. Ah, he got angry with you, that you interfered. Is that what you're saying? See this right here?
Hi.
Hey, you, Ezekiel, what's the matter? Thank you. Interesting. It's always interesting when things like that happen. I'm sure it was one of those things where Romeo was saying, why did you, I was beating him. Why did you get involved? I bet that's how he was feeling. It was like, you interfered and I was winning. I bet. We have trees that are, this is the dark oak pavilion right here. And next door is the birch pavilion. I think it's that way, yes. And look at the birch pavilion also. And so those are, he was still a little traumatized. Now there is tons of orange fur on your outside corridor. How curious. Wow. And the other cat? Was the other cat badly injured? Hello, River.
Can I help you? Let's do
Yes.
this.
Let's do this? I agree. Totally. Totally. That is what I would like. Hold on here. You've got lots of things that are missing, so we'll look for some yellow stuff. Over here with, don't we have, yeah, Spencer right here. So the orange cat is a stray. Is that it? Is very bruised, has a very bruised ego? Yeah. Aw. It is. It's scary when they fight like that. It definitely is. Absolutely. Ooh, look at this. Look at all these things that need teaching. Let's come back here. A green concrete slab. Let's do that. And the shroom light, it's saying now that that is something for the, I thought those were the mechanics things, but it's showing it now here. And it disappeared from here. So it's actually the stonemason who makes these pieces. Except that's not going away. Let's look at this one. That one went away, but the shroom light did not. Let's look at the shroom light for a minute. Let's go to teach. Regular recipes, teach recipe. Let's look for a shroom and see where it says shroom light right there. Who can make those? Stonemason, carpenter, mechanic, glass blower. and the Fletcher. Let's look at shrooms. A shroom light. How do you even make one of these? So there's something you have to gather. And it seems not. He just went up to your garage and just insulted you with his stare while he's laying down. Just looked at me like, humph, peasants. And then when I went to put the trash out, he just jumped through the gate. Yeah, the cat has a very, okay. Interesting. That's something you're going to have to watch for. That seems like that is definitely something that the two of them, I don't know who's going to make this. So we tried the stonemason, the mechanic. It might be the Fletcher, but that doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. I can imagine the mechanic, it's a light, but the mechanic wasn't saying so. So it might be that it's a higher. Hello, Zaf. Hello, Zaf. Your poor baby was panicked? Panicked? Really? I thought you said that Romeo was mad when you separated them. Who was mad? The orange cat or Romeo was mad when you separated them? You want to make lunch? Is Franklin off the caffeinated milk? Yes, he is. The only way that absolutely works, turning a computer off and back on, or turning a program off and back on, seems to always work. Zaf? How are you? Oh, are you hearing Mr. Villager talk about the cat fight? Is that why you look like that? A mix of mad and afraid, let's say it that way. How old is Romeo? How old is Romeo? Hi. Hi, Zaf. Let me see. Yeah, see, they look like they're on when this is on here, but I'm not sure that they are. But that is just a really cool look. There's Mira. Mira is practically sitting in a chair. 2 or 3 years old. 2 or 3 years old. Vincentius, were the Butters were 2 or 3 years old at the barn, right? Yeah, they're teenager. It's a teenager. So it's possible that that he was both afraid but wanted to show that he was capable too. So I think that's probably it. Let me think. What tempo, Captain? I just trimmed those leaves. Let's see if I can find azaleas. AZ. So these are azaleas, and those are the flowering azaleas. And that's why they didn't, because they look like that. That's why they didn't use them. See, they look like that. But we don't need them to be that tall. He is a domestic guy, so he probably wasn't expecting this. Oh, for sure, he wasn't. For sure. And he's always lived, Romeo's always lived by himself, right? I mean, you don't have any other cats, right? Let's look and see. There was one thing that we wanted to check, one more place. Let's go back to the mechanic for a minute. And by domestic, I think that Mr. Villager is saying he was never like running outside. He was just chilling at your front door. Okay, which he? The orange cat or Romeo? Which he are you talking about? And let's come here to the cutter and see, it's showing it right there. And yet it's still showing for it to be taught. But he does have the recipe. He not only has the recipe, he has the cyan so far. So there must not be any shrooms in the warehouse. That's a good possibility that there isn't. I can't tell which cat Mr. Villager is saying was at the front door. Romeo. Normally you refer with he, but with anything else I call it, just to make it more clear how special he is to you. Aw, yeah, well that's understandable. Okay, so Romeo. Yeah. That's sweet. Let's look here. And let's go to here and let's look and see if we have any shrooms. And we have some that are already made, but we don't have any that aren't made. So that's the glitch right there. Who is that who needed it? Because that means that we should stop them from working, except it's probably the university. It's probably the university that needed it. Yep, probably the university. Is your cat and your friend, exactly. I would understand that. Let's go down here and see if we can see beyond the food and the paper and the weaponry. If it's showing. The fact that it's not showing on here means that, do you need a recipe for this? Possibly. And I don't see, I'm just looking through all of the stuff that's wanted just to see if there we go. The mechanic is asking for a shroom light. There we are. So yes, so that means that, and it's for Ryan. It's for Ryan, and Ryan is working on... Let's find out what Ryan's working on, because I think we'll have to pull her off and put her on something else until a shroom light is ordered, because we're going to have to order one. Definitely are. Yep. Okay. I should hope so. I know. Well, it's your friend. It's your friend. I agree. I totally understand that. Yep, we're down too far. Let's come back. How am I? I'm doing okay. I had kind of a rough start to today's stream because we had someone who was glitched, and I couldn't figure out how to get them unstuck, but it's okay now. And this is Ryan right here. Let's look here and see. And Ryan is working on the glass blower. And how much? Only 54, but she's asking for the shroom lights right now, and we can't do those. So we'll have to come back, because look at that. She needs 10 that aren't even in casings, and then 9 more that are in casings. So that's a fairly decent amount of shroom lights. So we're going to have to do something about that. You think you're off? You think you will try to draw something? It's what you've been thinking to do, and then some calisthenics. And then being outside. Okay. All right. Mr. Villager, thank you. Obrigado. Thank you. I'm glad that Romeo is okay. Sometimes those can be kind of dangerous when they get into fights like that. So I'm glad Romeo is okay. And it's and take care. Whenever you feel like coming back, you're always welcome, you know that. And we'll be glad to see you when you do come back, okay? So take care. Take care. Bye. Zaf, I discovered today that Minecolonies is only on 21.1, and Minecraft is up to 21.4. So the new areas are a part of 21.4, which Minecolonies is not on yet. So yeah, we're a little behind as far as some of those new areas that they're talking about. Now I do have the underground places, and we could try. Remember when we were looking at the map and when we were down underwater? And let me see right here. We can't see it now. It's just showing the top for some reason. Switch map options, and it's not letting me. But there we go. Okay. And when we were at this level, we can see there's the town. But we can see over here, there's a lot of tunnels and walkways. And see that area over there? See, there's a bunch of areas right there that look like they're green underground. And it might actually be an interesting thing to do. Look at this area. Look at the cave system in this area here. It's pretty intense on the map. And so, yeah. So, this is how far we are at the moment. There is a monument, and I don't know that it's showing the monument yet in that area, but this is where we're at right now. This is all that we're working on here. And we'll change the map back to the top. Maybe we'll just leave it there and let it change itself back. And that will work. All right, so here's an interesting thing that the tavern is finished.
That's some nasty weather right there.
Oh, it's raining. Okay, so no one's working. This is a level 4 of this builder right now. And this morning I was really thrilled because we got the tavern to work. Yay! So they come in, the visitors come into the tavern and they sit at the bar and they order drinks, and it's just really nice.
What is it?
Yes. Hi, Beatrix. This is our Beatrix right here. It's raining, and this is Jefferson. Jefferson's a visitor, and they apparently are talking to each other. Hallie stopped in for a drink.
What can I do for you?
And this is our Miranda right here.
Lightning, very, very frightening. You know, I actually really enjoyed that.
Oh my gosh, Franklin is singing. That is so funny. That was really funny. And so this area is finally done here. So we have our little tables and chairs in this area, and they're coming in and being in this area instead of just hanging out in this part. Aww. Wasn't that wild? That really was. And this is the place where they were hanging out before. So some still are. Some still are sitting in the lobby and talking to each other. And then this is, what are you doing, Nova? You're studying, did someone do something? She's like, what is that going on? But this is our reception. This is where the people come and get their keys. And then up here are the rooms. And we didn't work on the rooms on Twitch this morning. So the rooms look like they did from yesterday. And oh, someone just got a room. Wow. That was someone getting a room in the hotel. Okay, in the tavern. That is so cool. So that was one part that we've been working on in the last couple of times. And then the other thing that we worked on is we had some apartments in the forestry area, and that makers were using. That's what we're calling the crafters, like the carpenter, the blacksmith, all of those. Those are makers. We're calling them Makers, and they have a new set of apartment buildings way back here, and we can take this road to them. And this morning on Twitch, we were working on one of the apartments and essentially making it a model home, which was really fun. And it's this one, the one that Raquel just came out of. Raquel lives here with Leroy and Calvin. And here it is. You come inside. There's their little table right here. Here's the kitchen. And that is the mega arboretum across the way. That arboretum is where we have the big trees like spruce and jungle and those. And then this is kind of their living room area here. And yes, they have this beautiful painting on the back wall on this area. And then Franklin was stuck in this strange rut of going to work and going home all at the same time. Yes. And that's why he's singing. That was Franklin who was singing. It definitely was. And Jellybean was here this morning on Twitch when we were working on this, and we did it something really different. We took out the gray entirely on the second floor and changed it for blue, and then we put in an entire new bedroom area. There's no room between those two pieces. This is the kids' room here, and then this is the master bedroom in this part right here. I do like that. I do like it. And we were able to get the furniture to sort of be the same. The bamboo is limited in what it has. There are no bookcases for the bamboo in Macaw's, and because it's not in Macaw's, Chroma Hills doesn't have. Macaw's works really well, or Chroma Hills works really well with Macaw's, and so the furniture, the books and things, they look really good. And so this is where our crusher lives, our carpenter lives, and our sifter. They all live here. Why? Because they want to be social. They don't want to live by themselves in separate apartments. This apartment isn't ready. Wow. Look at that. Look at this view. Could you imagine having an apartment with a view like this? That is the sun setting, and the ice, the glaciers over the sea. That is just gorgeous. You can see the salmon. This one hasn't been built yet. These kind of are being built specifically for them. And this one hasn't either. And then that's the level 5. Now Isaac is over here. The whole part of this was getting Isaac a home, and I forgot about these. So let's fix these. I need the glass from here. We were using for the longest time ice to just indicate that this was the end of a corridor that wasn't being used. But right now, I'm preferring to have actual stone. Let me do that there. There we go. Can I reach that? I can reach it this way. And then this one and this one and this. We've been replacing these ice pieces with actual, and here we are again, with actual glass rather than having this. Just because it's prettier, it makes it easier to see what's going on the outside, and it might stay like this. These might not go any farther. So this would be like the glass area here. Uh-oh, that's water. That one didn't make one. Hold on a second, that's water coming in. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Okay. And so, yes. So that is one of the things that I've been doing with it while we're waiting for buildings to be built, because like in the like on Earth or in our world, things take time. And so that is what we're looking at. Isaac is living here. This is level 3. Let me see what it looks like upstairs. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. He's in bed. All right, we'll come back. But he is here. And I think I won't take it all up so that I can see what it is. We'll leave that part in there. I'm going to take this part of the carpet up here, and we'll figure out there's green down here. And then we have the ice packs here. So because we have the ice packs in this area, it's more than likely we're just going to have a pretty glass there. And we've been doing a lot of green simply because of the color palettes that we have. We've been doing a lot of green today. It would be nice to do different colors, some different others. We did blue earlier, and yeah, other than that we would be doing purple or orange or red or something like that. And right now, or just doing black or gray. This is the gray here. And what's his name's gray? Hold on. Let's go back to glass for a minute. And this is the gray right here. And this is also, this is white. And this is gray. That one is. And this is gray. So those are the grays that we have, that if we want to do something. But this is green here, and we've got a white, and then we've got this color. So we have a mixture of colors, and I need to figure out what I'd like to do. So I'll come back when it's not midnight. When it's not midnight, and the fact that we need another dye shop, and where can we put it in relationship to the rest of the makers and to the other shops is probably something that we could look at right now. So we have these two apartment buildings down here. We have, this is the sifter building, the crusher here. There is not really any space in this area. And then we start having the row of people. We are going to have something like an airlock right here. An airlock specifically so that they can deliver wood stuff in two different kinds of ways. And I think I'm going to put that in this part right now. So let's do this. Let's come to here and let's go to, we're at underwater base, and we'll go to infrastructure, corridors, to glass, and to a glass airlock. And let's do the level 3, and there it is. And we'll raise it up and join it right there. So that's it sitting directly where it would need to sit in order for it to be built, right on the spot. And let us construct it. Now, my constructing it here means that there can't be, let me turn this off. There can't be anything else attached in this area. And I don't really want there to be, because we need to be able to say, see where the ice is? So we need to be able to say that a courier is coming underneath this ice pack and coming down into this area and delivering logs to this platform right here where the logs are unloaded. And this part right here is going to be where they deliver other materials that are needed. And so let's do two things. Do I want it? How far down do I want it? Yeah, I actually do need it to come down. Now you notice there is magma in this area. And the magma here is actually part of the materials that are being used to help this town be what it is. And we're going to move back this right now, move the gravel. We're collecting this gravel. This gravel is what we're making the concrete out of. And this place has a ton of gravel. Look at this whole area here is all gravel in this part. And so we are collecting all of this gravel specifically to make our buildings out of. And that is what we're doing. And let's come here. How high is this? Do I need this little mountain? Let's look. Let's get light. And let's look for a second. I should have one. I do. And we can bring it here. And there we are. So this is pretty flat except for this little area right here. So I think I'm going to collect all of this gravel right in this section, and we can use all of this to actually build with, to actually make the concrete. So we're getting a lot of gravel right now. And look what we've got. Ooh, that is andesite, one of the other things that we need a lot of. And so this area has been very abundant for the things that we actually need to make things down here. And that has been really fun. Look what we found. So we have coal and copper. Whoa! The warehouse is full. Wow. The warehouse is full. We are going to have to upgrade the warehouse. Oh my gosh. Let's put that there for a second. And let's count off. Let's move these right here. I'll hold on to those. Let's bring this over and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll put this here. let's go up to where that copper is and let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing. 6 copper. And we've got 6 copper, so we'll look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll put that here. Okay. And how many different things, lights, do we have here? Let's pick up our lights for now. Put these up. And we're ready. We can take, I want to be careful here because I don't want to damage too much of this area. Especially because we have the magma sitting there. Magma is probably being used to heat those buildings. And let's come to here. And we're just going to flatten that for right now. And I think that's enough room. And so now I need prismarine. That is something I have. I have plenty of prismarine. And then we need these pieces right here. We're going to bring these down and put them here right now. And where is that one? Let's bring it up. And then we'll bring this out. We're making a runway actually, so that when the submarines come, they can actually find these little areas here and land. And we'll look at some subs. We'll actually look at some subs in a little bit. So there is the one for, so this is specifically for Leroy, for the carpentry shop, that we're putting in this this airlock, and then we'll have our scrubs that will come. So up here, let's come up here. I'm going to show, it's been a while since we've seen them. So let's come over here and let's look at monster to mermaid. We had separated a decoration. We have the taxi balloons. Let's look and see if I can find the let's see in here if I can find decorations. Hold on. The Sea Arboretum infrastructure. There it is, right here. So this right here is the submarine, and there it is. And we can see it. We separated it from McSasa's and Matlom's warehouse. They had this machine, and now we can make this machine wherever we want. So this is one of the submarines that we will use and we'll show delivering. Then let's switch to Aquatica, and Aquatica has 2 different areas where they're going to have submarines when it grows up, and one of them is of course the warehouse. And the warehouse, let's see if this is the right one. This looks like the right warehouse right here, level 5. And so we can see inside that here is a larger submarine, a larger delivery sub right here. And look at all of this. Look at all of this storage in here. So that is being loaded, that submarine, and that's what we're going to have. and that is the warehouse. And then in logistics, so we'll go back to here to courier, and the large courier, those A, B, C, D, let's see if that's the courier. I don't think that's big enough. Let me see the 5. I don't think we're using this one. Oh, look at that. Ah, it's the courier sub or scrub that is going to be underneath. Oh, I like that. It's some kind of tractor that they're using. Oh, I want to see how that works. That is really interesting. Let's go back to the courier. So we have logistics, which is this big thing, level 5. And the logistics here, see, it has this, and this is 2 submarines that are being loaded right here, and they're going to sit in this area. So I would like to have a couple of those to separate away and have them in different areas in town to look like they're delivering things to different places. Let's go back to that. Level 5. I don't know. I'm looking at these things, but I can't tell how that is supposed to work. I'm actually going to have to look at that and see what we're looking at. It looks like that you could have different versions of that inside part. See, there's one there, and it has something different in it. And that's B, and then C, that has a completely different piece in it. That is really interesting. Isn't that interesting? So you could put these in different places. Oh no, I see it now. I wonder if these are meant to pull up to these doorways. See these doorways here in logistics? This is logistics. That would be cool if you could put those there. Let's X. Let's come over here and let's put this here. And let's go to here, to courier A, level 5, and let me see if it fits over that door. So let's turn it out this way. And yeah, is that actually what it's supposed to be? Oh, now I'm going to have to look at Lady Shatana and see if that is how these are supposed to fit here, because that is interesting. So around the machine is water, but what is that? When we go in here, we've got this sitting in front. Wait, that's too far up. Bring it down to here. Now it's sitting in this doorway right here, this piece. I want to check now and see. Look, there's a concrete sub. That's what the concrete submarine is going to look like when it pulls in. And we've got a couple places here where smaller scrubs can pull up. There's a place right there. And this will be interesting to see. Oh, here's one concrete sub here. This is the concrete submarine right here. And here's the other concrete submarine right here. So we've got 2 submarines devoted to concrete, and they are in that section right there. Now, if it is true that those things are supposed to pull up, luckily for us, we don't have anything in this area right here. So we can, and look at what the backs look like on that. So it looks like there's supposed to be something attached to some of these places right here that are next to this. This is going to be fun. That is definitely going to be interesting. So yeah, so that's what I'm talking about when I talk about submarines. And we're getting closer to that time when we will have those. In the meantime, we are waiting for the level 4 of the library so that we can, of the university, so that we can begin to have some things that we can't make without the level 4 university research. And that's something that we're headed for right now. The other is I desperately need a dye shop. Another dye shop. And I don't know where I can put it. I've locked these in so tightly that I don't know where I can put another dye shop in this area. Now inside this glacier here, there probably is some room. We know already that that there's a couple things in here. For one, there is the flower market is in here. And the other one is right over here, is the tavern is in there. So those things are already in this location. And we would need to make sure that nothing is coming out far enough for here. So I want to see what I can do about this. So this is just a reminder for people who are watching who haven't watched before. I'm playing, this is my game, and you're invited to watch me do this. I don't play when I'm not streaming. I don't have time. So when I'm streaming, I actually am playing the only time that I play. And so yeah, so this is what would happen if I come in and just stream at these particular times. These are the aquariums here. This is housing. This is the dye shop there. And right here, see that? That is the tavern right there with one of the windows just coming up right there. But this space right here, I don't have anything, I don't think, in this space. See, the market, the flower market is there, but look how far back it's stretching. So something would have to be able to fit right here, and the dye shop is not one of those. It's too big to fit into that area. Both dye shops are actually too big to fit in that area. So if I was to make a second Aquatica dye shop, that's this piece right here, it's not going to fit against this piece. I'd have to have a piece like a hallway to come back to here, and then it's going to bump up a bit against this building. So we don't have any room in this section. And this is the flower shop right on the other side of this, right over here. Let's come underneath. And we might want to think about going down to this area, but there still isn't quite enough room in this section to put anything here without it interfering. So we're going to need to have a flower store and a jewelry store and maybe some other kind of store. The dye shop, which is a clothing store. So a clothing store, a flower store, jewelry store in a different part of town, another shopping area and restaurant area, because we don't have any room in this one. And I just don't accept that. I just don't. I know. This is the restaurant right here, and this is the restaurant above water right here. This is the shopping center area right here, and then it goes back into those different shops that are all in here, and the site, the mystical site. And the Fletcher and the glass shops in this area. And right back here, this is manufacturing back here. And so I need to keep this, see all this manufacturing stuff? This is the crushing plant, so you can imagine the noise of these three right here, plus the carpenter. This is just off of all of that, just barely. But right here, in this area right here, or on the other side of this, I don't think there's enough room here. We do have a piece coming out, and we were talking about running the hallway through this level 5 building right here, so that people could actually see how stuff is made, the carpentry and the masonry, and then this comes out to the graveyard, which is out here. And we had wanted to have, so that's the 3 things that we need, 4 things that we need. Let me see the border. The border is here. We need shopping. So if we put the actual, if we put a grave shop, a coffin shop, which I don't like the idea of, but I don't know how to get a graveyard, a grave digger into the town. It makes it that the grave digger is going to be off far, far away if we do the monument, which we are. And then we need, wow, and then we need to, and so that's where I am. And so if it seems like I didn't think, kinda, a lot of places are beginning to all be built and look really cool. They look really cool. And we can see the deliveries, so we know that the farms are being worked on, and the fields are being worked on in this area. And look at this. There's a full level 3. Here's another full level 3, which is finished right here. And so we've got 2 full level 3 greenhouses right in this spot right here. And we have another greenhouse here and this one right here. I think these 2 are done. These 2. Look at her. She's farming. This one definitely is. And this one is almost brand newly finished, I think. Let's look. Yep, it's still being worked on, and we need to upgrade the warehouse. So let's find River, and let's get River to begin upgrading the warehouse. River is a level 5 builder. She is one of the first 4 and is the only one at this stage who can upgrade. No, Elena can too. So we have 2. We can't pull Kenzo off of the university because we need that as well. We needed River to finish this, which I think she did, and that will allow us to close that up. So let me see if it's showing that she finished working on that, or is she still looking for some pieces for the apiary? Or is the apiary a level 5? So let's come down here and we'll look. The apiary, I had this idea that I wanted them to be able to see the apiary from right here. See and see? So they could see the statues and they could see the way it looked, and that it was really cool how it was turning into a beehive in itself, and that was really fun. And then inside, and let's see, this is Michaela here, and it is a level 4 and it is not being worked on. So the level 5 needs Elena to upgrade it. So this is the level 4 complete. And whoops, sorry. Let me get out of her way for a minute. Let me look at these and see that they're turned on. So I have a tool and there it is. So let me get this right here. Let's turn, you have maximum number of hives. Upgrade the apiary. Okay. So we have the maximum right now, and then we'll upgrade to get the rest of them. And Elena is going to come and finish this off. And that's what we've been waiting for with her. And there we go. And there she is.
Okay.
And she didn't get enough sleep. We'll have to look at that and see why. She has food. Why do you have raw food? Oh, because you were working in the field. That's right. That's why you have it. They're her groceries? Okay. I'll accept the fact that those are her groceries. That she is making her own food. Let's leave it at that. And let's go to River for a second. We're going to have River stop what she's doing and work on the warehouse. So we can sort the warehouse, and sometimes that's enough to get them back on it. So let's do that for a second. Sorting. The warehouse is sorted. And then we can look at the warehouse here So we have a set of bows right there. We can find out where those are. They're here, and we can take them out. So we're not just going to take out the bows, we're going to take out those saddles as well. Let's take all of this and put this away. So we're going to put this here and this. Let's bring these pieces up. We can put these here. Wait, no, I'm going to put them in the warehouse. Let's put that in. Let's put these over. I don't need this anymore, or this. I want to hold on to that so we can leave that. Do I need anything else to be here? Nope. And I'm just going to let these go for right now. We'll pick that glass later when we're doing something else. So right here, let's come to here, and we can make these pieces go away. And then let's bring this down, and we'll have this here. So here, let's take these out, all of these out, and we'll put this in. And let's take all of these out. So these are things that are going to be returned to the Tana Nation as payment for the fact that Tana has supplied a lot of supplies. We do not use those, but Tana takes them and sells them, and that is the whole purpose. That Tana is going to get their investment back. In a way, they're getting their investment back for the fact that they supplied materials and helped to get materials to the city. And that allows us, look how much we've actually got enough apples to make apple pies, which will be fun. Here's our problem here. This whole section right here, we're going to have to do something about the fact that we have these and they can't be broken down and they can't be made into something else. So what are we supposed to do with this? When you come here, you can't actually use them for anything. And that's the part where we would need to give these back to Tana to let Tana take them and give them to another. You want them? I'll happily give them to you. I will absolutely send you all of this cobble. That will be so fun to do. So we're going to get all this cobble together. That is 2 rows plus 2 stacks of stair for Jelly Bean. How many do you need, Jelly? So we can get you some more. We can send 4 stacks. Do you want some more? Because we can do that. So Jelly Bean and I are doing Dungeon and Dragoning, where the story is that I am sending her all of these pieces. They're going to be loaded on mermaid transportations right now because the town is too small right now to provide transportation. Yeah, another row, okay. And so we have that row and those. How's that? Is that enough? And that definitely helps with that closet. How about this? We're going to have the crusher do these and get some more things out of that. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go to the crusher right now and have the crusher just work on that. You made it, Lo-Fi. You definitely did. Hi. Wow. Literally just made it too. I have an extra 45 minutes, Lo-Fi, so there's some time. And I am good. I am good. How are you doing? Oop. I think we missed it. I think we did. I'm doing very well. Yay. So I'm checking on the crusher right now in the middle of the night, and we're getting, there it is. So see how the crushers is going to do cobblestone into gravel, and that would be good. I don't know that there's anything else that we could do with cobblestone, but we need to get rid of it. You're just getting in late? Well, I'm glad you could make it. I definitely am. So that is going to help. And now let's see what River is working on. Whatever River's working on, we're going to have to stop her from working on it, because we are going to upgrade the warehouse to a level 4. And I thought she was maybe working on something important. She is. She's working on the crusher, bringing it up to a level 2. We're going to cancel, level 3. Cancel the guard tower for right now. Let me think about the crusher. The crusher is only a level 2. Oh, 2 rows of cobblestone with absolutely. I will send those to you. Hold on. The crusher is almost completely a level 2. Let me see how much it says is still there. And that would save some time. Yes, that definitely would. Hold on. Let's come here. Oh, so only 32% done the crusher is. Let's cancel the crusher for right now. We're going to cancel, and we're going to have River begin work on the warehouse. Oh, yes, Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean and Lo-Fi. Yeah, how about that? That is fun. No. How sweet. Let me come over here. We're going to get some cobble for... I think I found some. No, those are those. Let's see. No, that looks like a good amount of gravel there. It is. Don't want to do that. There we go. How many rows did you need? 2 rows. Let's take these 2. And there we go. So, hello. Welcome back, Mr. Villager. Lo-Fi, how was your day? You're just getting in. How was your day so far? So, Jelly Bean, I have now sent an additional amount of cobble to my nation, the nation of mermaids, and they will deliver it to your town, and they will probably deliver it by start by delivering it by dolphin. So they have dolphins pull. And then if you're inland, you are inland, aren't you? If you're inland, then they will arrange Oh, you're going to do another one. Wow. Another lottery. That's a lot of work. That definitely is. The Illagers, when they ran away, blew up half of their towers. Really? They destroyed their own towers so you wouldn't get the materials. Okay, you're going to send mules. That'll be perfect. Mule trains, like they used to do. Okie dokie. So we'll do that. It's raining in the morning. Where am I? Let me turn here. Let me look here. Let me go back here. I'm going to quickly go to a bed. There is a bed for me in this area, right, June? And it is right here. We can go upstairs here. And they booby-trapped it. Wow. That is wild. And here we are. We're going to go to sleep. That's really wild that they did that. And there we go. So Lo-Fi, you've been here. You've been here since we put in the new shaders that allow us to have sight, right? Have you been here since that happened? Because it's really wild. We can look at all the windows and see things, and it's so pretty. We really can. It's not unusual for them to do that. You found one intact with those secret formulas. That's right, for curing the zombie villagers. That's right. That's right, you definitely did. Look at that. See across there? We're looking into the blacksmith from the Arboretum, and that is actually a chainmail on a armor stand that's standing there, waiting maybe for one of the druids. It's absolutely wonderful. It's one of my favorites. Why not schedule to co-op in a server? You're off again? Okay. He just came in to say hi to you, Lo-Fi. That would be fun. Probably the reason why is because I am not doing any fighting at all, Zaf, and Jellybean is in a much rawer world. She's in a world where there are still, where they don't have all the treaties that I have, that my people have. And some people don't like to play that way, and I completely understand. If Vincentius Primus was in this world, we would probably have armies, but we don't, because I'm not doing it. He'll do it, but I'm not doing it. So, and yeah, but that's kind of it. Hi, Michael. Michael?
Okay.
Hi. What you serving today? Are you okay? Are you having...
What's it today,
are
then?
You getting the food that you want? You need some bread? That's Chin, isn't it? Chin needs to get some bread to you? Okay. All right. So, yeah. So, Zaf, it's a matter of that. That's one of the reasons that I don't play with the Minecolonies server. I'm a patron. I can play on Minecolonies server, but I don't because I don't want to fight. And they have it so that you can turn off, they'll turn it off for you in the beginning, but yeah, it's the fighting. However, I'm perfectly happy to hear the stories of, look, she's working. She's constantly working. She needs some help. There she is. Look, she's making green. Look at this. See? She is actually making concrete. She's making concrete for the builders. And she's putting it away, and then she's getting some more ingredients, and she's putting it in. See? And then she digs it out. That is so cool. I just love that she's actually making it. And let's look at this for a second. Let's manage. And remember, we had someone who looks like they are going to be a great concrete mixer. And let's look here. I just want to see if they've graduated. Let's look at the kids for a second. It was Juan. Juan's going to be concrete mixer. And he is graduated. Yahoo! So Juan has graduated. Juan has graduated. Dylan has graduated. Yay! We're going to have some help. We are. You love Minecolonies? I do too. I love it so much. Your colony isn't established yet. Right now you're rescuing the cursed village. Yes, you are. And let's come here. Let's go get these kids. There's another concrete shop just waiting for our new kid, and it is over here. And if he comes over here and starts this shop, he's all grown up now, he's going to leave home, he's going to come here and work here and let us look, and Juan is going to be here. Now he lives too far away to commute, so we're going to find him a house, and let's see his relationship. See, there's housing right. That's housing right there. Let's come here and see who's stuck in the elevator. Someone's stuck in the elevator here. Not on that side. It's on this side. Who's this? Hey, you.
I'll take care of it.
Rome, what are you doing? And how long have you been there? Come out. Are you still doing it? Because if you are, I'm going to remove it. It's nighttime. Is he going to bed? You're laughing? I don't think it's funny. I'm not getting any minerals with you doing this. There we go. Okay, so Rome just went to work. No, he didn't. Oh, yes, he did at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, I'm going to have to check on him the next time. Who's here? Nancy and River and Spencer. Spencer and Nancy are brother and sister, and River is sharing the apartment. She didn't want to live by herself, so all 3 of them are living here? This is not good.
Hi.
Hi, River. This isn't good. I don't like you guys living here. There's not a lot of privacy. There really isn't. And he's here, but I would have to break that up specifically for them. River, why are you... Is it raining? Hold on, she's not... But she would be. Where'd she go? Why isn't she going to work? The time is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Did I actually not start it? Maybe I didn't. Hold on for a sec. Let's go this way. Let's go out. Oops, nope. Let's go this way. And let's look. It isn't started. I didn't start it. That's what that was all about. I did not start her working, and I don't know why I didn't. Did I get interrupted? That is interesting. Hold on. Here's all our couriers running up and down. Build options. The builder is River. And let me see. See that? See the amount of white concrete there? That's going to be our thing right there. Look how many stairs there are. This is the level 4 of the Aquatica, and it is a lot of... It's like a castle, is what it is. Upgrade the building. So there we go. Hello, guys.
Fine afternoon, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Go where you're going.
Tis a
You
fine
too,
morning.
Philippa. Go on. Go where you're going.
I asked for a cordon bleu, and the cook served me a potato.
She did, huh? That is curious. You're hoping that when you make the colony and you get it running, you can send an ambassador along with yourself. Yeah. They'll need help. When it comes to negotiations. I can be too. I can be too. Luckily, I have the luxury of having the treaties already made by ancestors with the pirates. With pirates and barbarians, pirates especially, pirates because we rescue them when they shipwreck. And let's see here. She's working on fields and she still needs some things, and we can check. I want to check something. I have a level 5 farmer, our little kid here. And let's get her to make a field. Have to continue. I'll have a nice continuation. We can see you all next week. Bye for today. Okay, Zaf. Take care. Afkaristo. Antio, thank you for being here. I know you haven't been feeling well this week. I know it's been kind of a low week. Winter's hard, and so I hope that that you feel better next week. I hope you do, and you get some rest. Okay? Okay? And let's come here. Let's teach a field. And let's teach both fields. Let's teach that one And let's teach the pumpkin one. Can't teach the pumpkin one, so you can only teach one? Hold on a minute. Aha. So that might need a Fletcher or mechanic to make that one. The other one, the hay one, it approved. Is that what I think?
What?
I heard a knock. I thought I did.
Oh.
I did hear a knock. It's, yeah. Okay, we'll get the Fletcher or the mechanic to make the other one. Thank you. Vincentius Primus, everybody. And yeah. So, we've got a field that can be made. And some other pieces we'll check on right now. And it is, what time of the morning? It's 11 o'clock at night, just a little after 11. And yeah. Zaf is in the part of the world where it's pretty late right now. Where I am, it's still early evening. Where Zaf is, it's pretty close to midnight or after. And so that's one thing. Today's Friday. And then where Jellybean is, it's earlier in the day, actually. It's late afternoon where Jellybean is. How many?
18. 5 of them are the size of refrigerator boxes. I might be exaggerating.
You might be 3 or 5.
4.
4.
4
Oh.
packages, 2 of them are big.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Things that are arriving for my sister that have to do with her care. Okay. Here I am again. So what we were talking about when we got interrupted by the fact that we absolutely need River to work on the warehouse, and you see how much that's going to be. Without the help of Tana, without the help of the mermaids, a player, just a regular player, would have to help make concrete, because that is a long process and it needs like 5 or 6 stacks of concrete. I think maybe 9 stacks per building, per those Aquatica buildings, need like 9 rows, not 9 stacks, 9 rows. So you know how in a chest, I think there's 9 across, so 9 times 9, 9 times 9 of those, and each of those 9s is a 64. Yeah, that's a lot, but that's how much it takes. That definitely is. And so we now have a second concrete mixer. And remember what I didn't do? I got interrupted. Let's find where he works and we'll do that. 20 workers doing 20-hour shifts. Pretty much. Seriously. But they wouldn't do 20. We'd have to have 40 workers doing 80 because it's such back-breaking work. Probably doing, we'd have to have 60 workers doing like 8-hour shifts or 6-hour shifts, because lunch and things like that. But we'd definitely be doing something on that order. What do striders do besides look goofy in lava? You can ride them. You can actually ride a strider. So you can ride a strider across lava if you train it, if you get it trained. And they're cute. Their kids are cute. But they're pretty good at doing that. How many people live here? Mauricio and Rome. Let me see what this looks like upstairs. It is a lot of concrete. See each of these buildings? There's a third bed here. I'm going to have Juan, because Juan's a kid. I'm going to have him hang out with these guys for a while. Let's see if he's close enough. Yes, he is. It's a 33. So we're going to assign Juan to live with the old guys, with Mauricio, the cook, and Rome, who is the miner. And they're all going to live in this house for right now. And we have the other kids who are done. Let's go and look at a couple things that we can do. We can have them do. And I might need to have another builder. I might actually need to have another builder. Let's come here. This is the Daxton and Franklin are working here. They're the glass makers, and we have 2 glass makers. So far, Oakley is by herself. We need another florist. And this is the Fletchers. And this is where Sebastian is working by himself. And we need another. We need another. There is another. Arnaaluk. Let's go here. I probably made it go away. I did. And for the Fletcher, we were looking at possibly, Juan is definitely the concrete mixer now, so we can put him in as that. And Dax is a glass cutter, Isabella. And Micah is a dye shop owner. So we'll leave Micah for now. I thought I had someone for Fletcher, but I don't anymore. No. Okay, so let's see who we have. So Micah could do the Fletcher, but we wanted her to do the dye shop because the dye shop is the exact opposite, creativity and dexterity. And since her creativity is higher, she actually needs to do that. We actually don't have anyone to really do the shop. We would have to have someone completely trained, someone who wasn't going to be something else. And that is most curious. Who is that? Sebastian, is that you laughing like that? It is. So I'm looking at stamina. There's adaptability and knowledge. And I don't think that I'm going to get anything out of these kids right at this particular moment. Not going to get another Fletcher. So I'm sorry about that. I'm not going to get you a Fletcher right now to help you. So you're on your own. And did we get all of the things that this Fletcher needs to know how to do? Yes, there's one. The wool panels, so we'll teach that. And do they have room for any more? He has plenty of room for those, so he's good to go at this particular moment. Okay. And let's come here and let's look. Yeah, other than that, I don't know of anything else that striders are good for. I don't know that they'll attack you like the other creatures. I don't know if they do. Hello, Colton. What you doing? Who is this? Nova, is
What
this
is it?
you? No, it's Mira. Hi, Mira. Colton's a ladies' man. Look at him. He's just watching them all. Oakley's saying nope. Oakley's saying nope. Let's look at the builders for a minute. I want to see if maybe I'm going to add one. The place is big enough to actually have another builder. Ariana, look at this. Look at Case. Look at Daniel. And Micah, of course. But we need that 13 in the other area. Daniel, Case, it's more like Case is going to be the new builder. Let's find a builder, a place to put this builder shop. We're actually going to add a builder, and we're going to add the builder who's going to work towards the graveyard, towards building the graveyard, which is way out in this area from the university. And it would be in this location, in these locations right here. So we have this hallway right here, and this set of hallways right here, and this location is probably going to be the best place to put the builder in the middle with other things that we need to put out here. So this is pretty high up out here, and we could actually get down farther. We could maybe have things go down in this area. That would be curious, wouldn't it? It would. I'm headed for the airlock in the carpenter's shop. It's the closest airlock in this area. And carpenter is right here, and his airlock is right here. And let's come over in this area. This is where we're talking about. And right around the corner here, we have some drops down in this area. This is where the monuments are, the wrecked ship, the sunken ship, and over here is where the bay is. This is the submarine bay. This is really for them to turn around, to have room to turn around and not bump into each other and stuff like that in regards to where they are. When they leave this area where the warehouse and stuff is, it goes in that direction. So over here, right here, there he is. We're talking about putting a walkway, this walkway right here, which leads directly to town right here. This is the town hall. So this would be a straight line to the memorial, going this way, going to here, going out to here, Look how deep this is, right off of this part, and then going over to here, where we're going to have it. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Wing. There's a concrete mixer here, which means there's a submarine in this area. And this part right here would be this hallway going here. There's housing right here, and we're bringing this over to here. Let's do something in the last 10 minutes. Let's do something in the last 10 minutes that we have here. Let's put in the walkway. And as we put in the walkway, we can't put anything here. As we put in the walkway that connects this part, this will help us see how we're going to put in a flower shop, a jewelry store, maybe a grave, a place where you can buy your grave stones, all in a little shopping district right here, which is off of this straightaway that goes all the way to Town Hall. So see the Town Hall right there. So we're talking about a straightaway that comes this whole way over here. And we can see it right here. There it is. That's Town Hall right there. So that's hardly any distance right here. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff, but I want to add another dye shop, another clothing store, and another blacksmith, which is the jewelry shop. We'll see which one looks the most like that. But right now, it's corridor time. It's corridor time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's X. Let's do that again. Let's come to infrastructure, corridors, glass segment, level 3, turn. Let's have them go this way. Let's have this go up to here. And there it is, sitting right where it's supposed to be, except it is overlapping. So now it's not overlapping, and it is right here. And we're just going to bring it right through this icicle and continue it on the way right here. And the first transport is away. So there, this is closed. We don't want water going through yet. And let's do the next one. And we'll do these. Now, so when I take all that cobblestone away, when I take all the saddles away and the bows and those things are trade. Those are in repayment for what I'm doing right now. And that is the Tana builders are coming in and building these roadways for the community. And this makes a big difference in their growth. Being able to have these roads built by the Mermaid Nation, because I like doing it. And I'm not really interested in them doing this kind of stuff. I love when they do stuff, but I prefer to do this myself. And so here we go again. And there's the second piece. And I think this is going to take like 4 or 5 pieces to get it over. And it looks like it is going to be over, sure enough, it's going to come through here. Ooh, let's do it in the glacier. We're going to have it change. We're going to have it have that little crook in the glacier. Let's come here, and this is glass segment level 3, and this one needs to be turned this way, and let's raise this up. That's correct, and pull it back until we see that, and there we go. So this is Aquatica and underwater base matching up to each other right here, and the first transport is away, constructed. Oops, and there we go. So it's constructed, and let's X that, and let's do a second one from here. That should not have opened this glass. It did not. Good. And let's come to here and do this one. So infrastructure corridors. I always have to explain that because people are going, I always feel like people are going, you know, it's that thing like explaining that this is, that that why do I like doing this? Why, you're just playing. Yeah, I am. I admit that I am. This is what I do for play. This is my knitting. This is my crocheting. This is my cooking. This is my sewing. This is what I do. This is the thing that I do for fun. And yeah, here we go again, constructed. And let's X that. So you can see that they're off, and I've got 2 in each direction. Let's do one more, and then I think I'm going to have to put a cross in the middle to see how I want that to work, but we'll see in a second. There is a thing too that as time goes on, I think I might with these platforms here find a support for some of these things. You notice some things are anchored to other buildings, big buildings, but if I have like places that are going off like this, we might have to anchor these to the ground some kind of way, and that would be one of the things. Let's come here and let's get this one. We're looking at the time for a second, and this is a level 3. Let's bring it all the way out to here, turn it, and bring it up. I see that. Hold on a minute, and let's see what we're looking at. Right now, I just want it to match. I'm not moving it over yet. I want to see this one here like this, and is it on the right side? It is. And this one here like that, and right in the middle we're going to have a piece that's going to have to connect the 2 of them together. And thinking about it, is it enough for a corner? I don't think so. When I put this one in, this is going to be, oh, ah, no, I'd rather that it was just one, even though I just did that. Let's come here, corridors, glass segment level 3. Turn it, make sure that that is facing the right way. It is. Raise it up, move it to here. And then if we just did this, see right here like this, this is what this is how much off they are. They're actually 2 off. So we'll just connect them in the middle when we get to it. So let's bring this one back to here and connect it to here, because that's in the right place right there. And this is a level 3. It's in facing the right place, constructed, and that's that one. Next, this one here on this side, X. From this side, let's go. There we go. And corridors, glass. I'm looking at the time. I'm actually right at the dot of the full 3 hours. And we're coming up. This is facing the correct way. And there it is right here. And there it is. There's that piece. And I'm going to see what I want to do about that. This is facing the right way. It is connected the right way. So we'll take this here and it's constructed. What can we put here? Let's click down. Let's do X. Let's come back. Would it be better to put I don't think anything's going to work here except just another straight in between the two of them. There aren't jogs. There isn't anything like a jog. And I also only do these on one level. McSassa and Matlon, when they did theirs, they have all these ladder systems as well that you can use. And I'm not really using them. I didn't use them in the other, in Seabridge either. There's so much that you can do. So many different things. In Seabridge, we put the mechanic shop up high, and we actually did use a ladder for that. But I don't see that necessarily happening here. But we'll see what happens. Level 3. That almost sounds like a prediction or something, doesn't it? It sounds like, no, we wouldn't use that. We don't need that. And then we'll end up doing it. We'll end up having something where we have to do that. So this is one off of this one and one off of that one. In both directions, one off. It's in the right place and it's an overlap of that amount. Let's overlap it. I see, it doesn't matter. It's either going to be overlapped one way or the other. One way or another. Let's say this is good. Let's say this is good right here. Are we ready? Yes, we are. So that is level 3. It's in the right area. And there it is. So this is completely connected. This section right here. And when we come over to here, we have an airlock right over where the sawmill is. Have an airlock right here that we can get into. We might do an airlock for the builder when we get over to that side. We'll have to look at where all the builders are and see if in fact we actually need to have an airlock off of those. So I'm in the wrong place. There is the here he is, see right here? Here it is, right here. This is what we just built. It's going to flood, so let me bring this down. Let's have this ready. And let's begin. He's going to be fine. And let's put a sponge right there. And that's going to help that. And let's go out here for a second. I might have to close this until I fix this part. Let's get this here. Let's X that. And so we can see right here. Well, look at this. This seems like it's in the right. It's closed already, doesn't it? It does indeed. Take one away here, one away here, and one away there. That one's done. There's that sponge. Let's take a sponge here. Look what we've got. We've got ice in the building. And let's take that away. No. Let's take that away. Dun 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 dun. And the hallway is complete. Now in this section right here, this is the thing where we have to work on making, so we would remove this one right there, and over here, let me see, do we need to remove another, or is that going to be fine? This is working really nice. There it is. And there it is. So let's take this away. And you hear that sound? That's someone working. That's someone actually building something. It might be the concrete people. It might have been the concrete people. Wow. I know. I need to go. I actually do. But there we have it. We added this part. This is looking pretty good without doing anything. This is actually working out okay. If I wanted, what I would probably do is just give it one more, but then it just makes it that it's someplace else. Yeah. So what I'm doing is taking away this one right here and moving it back one so that it gives just a little tiny bit more space right in this spot right here. And so here, whoa, look at that. Wow. We'll put that in. And then we'll have to go on the outside and repair. Although here, if I put the sponge up there, nope, that's not going to help. Let me take this piece and put it right here. And then take the glass. Where'd the glass go? There it is. Glass, and put it right there, and I have that one done. Take this piece and take that off, and then take that and put there. Okay, and so that gives just a this always happens.
Whistle.
What you saying? What? Whoa. Whoa. So that's why I have to be careful in this area here. Now that allows for just a little tiny bit more space right there. And we actually need to do that on the outside on this one right here. So right here, I'd have to go out. See, because they're running along here. Should I do another 30? Let me do 30. Time for you to go? Well, you know, if everyone's going to go. Thank you, Jelly. Thank you, Jelly Bean. Yes, morning is coming. And this is one of these things, I know. I have to stop. I have to stop. Thank you. And Jelly Bean, thank you for being in chat. It's always so fun when you're here. Thank you. Thank you so much. And everybody who's been in chat, really appreciate you all. And I will finish working on this tomorrow because this is only the first half. We're actually going to go through here. And this was Jelly Bean's idea that we would actually allow people to see how the masonry is worked on. And I agree, this will be really kind of fun to do. So people will be able to come through. Vincentius hugs. Vincentius, see? Vincentius?
Hugs right back.
There you go. Enjoy your games, everyone. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. Here we are.
You know, you could always do another 30 just for you.
Yeah, I know, but I should go. I should go. Okay. We've been listening to Drone Hands music, and now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus Lo-Fi. Thanks for being in chat. Zaf, Mr. Villager, all of you, and Jelly Bean. Thank you all for being in chat. It really is fun to see you all, and I totally understand. So here we go. We're going to say bye for now. That's one reason why I need to get off. Give him some time. All right, take care, everyone. Bye for now. Bye for now.